Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm late. I had to finish up some stuff. Yeah, I had to finish some stuff. 3, 2, 1. Wow. 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 I'm kind of like rushing because I was like, wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hello, hello, hello. Wanted to record a message to help you get your first night. 5 Nights at Freddy. Anyways, hi everyone. Oh, it's probably like super quiet. You know what? I'll have the chill one. Goose's Manses. What? What the heck? What the heck? Hold on. Where did I put that? What the heck? Thank you for the resubby. Thank you. Hail the fire! I was getting set up. Did I do it? I did it. Cool. Now you can hear the app. Okay, alright. Yeah, today we're doing another hand cam. Another embroidery. Kind of last minute. Because I was like, oh wow, it's 5 o'clock. I don't have anything prepared. Oops. Your favorite combo, smacking and then smacking. Thank you for the big emote. Thank you for the big emote, kitty. And Goose's Man's is 38 tier 2. Crazy. Anyways, today, also my nails, don't worry about my nails. I kind of got a little bit of a boo-boo, but whatever. Itty bitty boo-boo. Can't really see it even. But, anyways, today we are doing Handcam and we kind of saw it. This is the design. I decided because it was too long, I'm taking his arm privileges away. I'm taking his arm privileges away, and I had to give him his antenna back. So this is what I have for the rough drawn pattern. Again, another trace. Another trace. I always want to make sure I'm clear on that. What are straight lines? Don't worry about it. We'll figure that out as we go. I think this time though, I kind of want to try the embroidery floss, or like the cross stitch floss instead of the thicker floss, and use only like 2 strands of this versus like what we were doing before, because that might help. So anyways, let's just jump right into it. How's everyone doing? I know I saw you guys on, not yesterday, but day before. Hi, Milky Way Cookie. How's it going? And hi, Nimby as well. Oh, wait, hold on. Who got the lol first? I gotta make sure we brag. George, congrats on the lol first. On Twitch and Nimby over on YouTube. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do, I'm going to split it, essentially. And normally I do this for cross stitch, which I thought about doing tonight. I'm going to be so for real. I thought about doing cross stitch tonight, but then I was like, I don't have a pattern, and cross stitch, you have to have like specific colors. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Okay, this one's fighting me. So yeah, we're doing a Vox, my TV husbando, for today's pattern. I love Vox. I can't fix him, and that's okay. He's a terrible, terrible guy, and I love him. I love him. I love the terrible ones, so it's fine. It's fine. All my favorite fictional characters are terrible, so, you know. Crazy. Yeah, he is. What is Has Been Hotel? Has Been Hotel is a show on Amazon about hell and heaven and like the idea of redemption, essentially. God, why is this so hard? Most of the time it does not take this long for me to separate 2 strands. But this one likes to curl. What the frick? Like spun almost. Hello, Banana Cat! I got it. I won. I'm victorious. So, you know, like I said, this one, like I said last stream, I'm not gonna promise we get it finished today. It just so happened that we got it finished the last time. But, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Yeah. Yeah. So, let's see, where do I want to start? I'm gonna have to clean this up. What I might do for the hat is I might actually, let me grab it. Because it's so thin, I might actually use white thread and do like a white piece in the middle of it. And then that's how I'll do that. Yeah. And then I was also thinking about maybe accenting it with red, but I don't know. So let's get started, shall we? This is the second. I'm gonna. Do I want to tie a knot or do I want to? This is the second installation of our Has-Been Hotel series. Yeah. Choo. Oh, are you done with therapy? Cancer therapy in June? Hell yeah! Tubbs in chat. Congrats! Congrats. 2026. Gotta be a better year than 2025. I'm hoping. I am big hoping, chat. Because I know for me it kind of sucked doo-doo. So, did I do that? I did that way too far off. Stabbing him in the head. That one. Yeah. Yep. I'm done personally. Personally, 2025 can just go heck right off. Boop. So we have one stitch done, and it's technically the end isn't in, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. So already these lines are looking a little bit better. A little off center though. I kind of want to redo this. So that's the good thing about not putting the tail in yet. It just whoop, easy peasy. Let me try one big one. Why is that fiber all messed up? Anyways. More of a chill vibe stream after all. Hello, Mr. Pato. How you doing? Whoa. I pulled it all the way through. Whoops. Whoops. I do that. I have a tendency to do that when I do these. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to tie the end off. So, I just do a little itty bitty knot at the end. So I don't have to worry about the two knots. That way I don't have to worry about it sliding through so easily. And a third knot, because why not? So yeah, we're just gonna work on this today, and guys, I'm so excited for tomorrow. You have no idea yet what's happening tomorrow, but tomorrow is gonna be a big project on the ASMR channel. You notice that you didn't get an ASMR today, you didn't get a roleplay today. That was because tomorrow I have a big surprise planned for you guys. It's gonna be something different, but I think you'll like it. I think you will. I hope you would. You know what? I hope you do. I don't think it's an I think. I think it's an I hope, because if you guys don't like it, I'm gonna cry. Kidding. Maybe. Hellbox popular. This TV man has been taking over my every waking moment for the past, like, month and a half. I am so down bad for the television guy, and at least I have friends that are also down bad for the TV man. So, I would say it makes me feel better, but I felt no remorse in the first place. I know many people down bad. Are you down for the bad for the TV man, Mr. Gooses? Mr. Gooses Manses, are you down bad for the TV man? I'm down bad for... Did you know I'm down bad for the TV, man? Come on. I'm allowed to get my Fujo out a little bit. I'm allowed to get my Fujo out a little bit. I'm about to be a little bit of a Fujo. I have thought about doing a cover of Rotten Girl. I swore I'd never sin again, but my patience running thin, the temptation flowing through my veins, bound by the shackles of shame. I promised I'd indulge no more, but my heart I can't ignore. You guys know the one, right? Angel Dust is my down bad. That's a good choice. He's a solid choice. Solid. I don't think there's anyone... I think if you were down bad for Nifty, I'd question. Because she's, like... Gremlin... I don't know if she's waifu. Like, I could get, like, being like, oh, I ship Nifty and Baxter. Like, I do too, but... I think, who else would I be like, oh, why are you down bad? Like, I could see people being down bad for Sarah or for Emily. Like, that's fine. Like, that's whatever. Peter, I could see people being down bad for Peter. Cause he's a character type I've seen before. But, yeah, no. She's like 9. Emily? No! She's also a leader. She's the same age as Charlie, I thought. Charlie's like 18. Who is not? What? Who is? All of them are, as far as I'm aware, every single character we see on screen is an adult, except for in the Hell of a Boss show where there's, Stolas' daughter. I think she's still a teenager. Luna is over the age of 18. But everyone else, I'm pretty sure, is at least an adult. In Has-Been Hotel. Yeah. Hi, Harry. How you doing? I love the TV, man. Ugh, my thread. I think I might need to get a new thread because this has been in storage for a while. I have a bucket of embroidery floss. Nifty? No, Nifty's a grown woman. She's just really tiny. She is just one of those sinners who got nerfed in their size as opposed to the other way around. She's like 19... I think she died when she was in her 20s. If the ye old lore is remembered correctly. Hi, Raina. Welcome on in. I believe if the lore of before is to be believed, I believe Nifty died in the 50s in her early 20s. Because I think that was one of the things that, like, they were pretty sure to do in this show. Richard and Wiki says 20. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was early 20s. Yeah, I don't think anyone in Has-Been Hotel is a minor, except for if you look at the Hell of a Boss universe, in which I think Stolas' daughter is still a teenager. That was my understanding of it. Because I think they kind of skirted around the what if a child dies and goes to hell thing. I don't think they wanted to touch that, which I don't blame them. There's a lot of, like, things in, you know, the concept of hell that they're probably never going to talk about because it's just a little funny haha show. Don't worry about it. It's not that serious. You know? She was 22 when she passed in the 50s. Yes. Well, I mean, yeah. So technically, like, her hell age would be 22 plus however many years it's been since she died. So. And I believe this show takes place in modern day because Velvet, if the old lore serves me correctly, I believe Velvet is noted as a sinner who died in the early 2000s or mid 2000s-ish. Due to the rise of smartphones, she was social media-esque, so I believe that is her shtick, is being in the early 2000s. And Vox is the 50s? 60s? 50s. 50s or 60s? I think it's 50s. I think he died in the 50s. I want to say 60s, though, because color TV, but I don't know if he was broadcasting in color. I think he was. Problem child! Thank you for the subby! Thank you. I want to write fanfiction of this guy. I've just been so busy, I haven't even had time to write my self-indulgent fanfiction. Ugh, such a shame. She was 22 and she passed 50s. Cut the difference, 55. Yeah. let's say he died in 55, sure. I remember my mom talking about getting a TV for the first time, and she was like, wow, it was like the shit. I was like, okay, wow. Crazy. Actually, fun fact, and I'm gonna probably do a little story time short about this, but I didn't have TV. So when I was a kid, our house got struck by lightning, and it fried all of the electronics in the house. And that included the TV, and we didn't have money for a new TV, so we just kind of lived without TV for a full summer. But then my aunt, my mom's sister, was so appalled that she dare, deprive us of a TV, that she got us one. Thank you! I'll show you a little picture too. Yes! Well, thank you so much, and thank you for the resubby of 2 heckin' months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I love embroidery, and I just haven't had the time to do it in forever. And I've realized one of the things I kind of want to start doing is, if I feel like I haven't done something in forever that I want to do, stream it. Stream it, because that's literally what stream is doing what I want to do. And it's like, well, I want to play video games, and it's like, okay, play video games. If you want to embroider, okay, embroider. If you want a sandwich, make a sandwich. If you want a french fry, make a french fry. I'm brain rotted, chat. It's over for me. Hi, Gold Star. Shine like a thank you. Shine brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above. Be brighter, going supernova. All the eyes look up at you, brighter. I love this TV, man. But yeah, a single French fry stream. You want a French fry stream? Eat a French fry on a stream. Yeah, so, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I have some tea. I wonder if it's still gonna burn my lips if I try to sip it. Hold on. I'm nervous. It does feel, it definitely, I feel the heat rating off of it, so I'm like, Also, tomorrow I should be getting my sound stuff fixed for stream, so maybe in the next embroidery stream we can actually jam out to music and I don't get bonked into copyright hell. Yeah. It has snowed so much by me. It's very snowy. Oh, do I want to move that down a smidge? I might do another line there just to smooth it out a bit. But this is already looking... Okay, so for reference, I might end up redoing the Alistair one. Because this is the difference between using this one and the cross-stitch thread. It doesn't look like much, but you can kind of tell there's a little bit of a thickness variety to it. This one's almost sharper. New, brighter, sharper, newer. So I'll keep your smug ace alive. Show me you're not a loser. Don't you forget, you ain't won yet. You still need me like you did before. Now I'm a master, and you're my bottomest bitch. No more Alva high and mighty now that I flipped the switch. 'Cause the radio's gone, did you know the show must go on? Alright, come on. Where's the little hole? There it is. But yeah, but how's everyone doing so far in this 2026 time? Be brighter, brighter in the heavens and the skies above. My mom made chili today, and that was very yummy. I'm thinking, you like that show? Nah. I don't know how you could possibly think that. Crazy. Anyways, I peer pressured some of my friends into watching it now. Peer pressuring? Nah, I call that influencing. I'm an influencer. Be brighter, brighter in the heavens and skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova, all the eyes look up. Hi, TA. Hello, hello. Evening, evening. Welcome, welcome. Also, I apologize for the short I put out today. I don't know if it's a nothing burger of a short, but it just makes me laugh, and I needed to make something quick so that you guys would have something for today. So, that's why today's short's a little weird. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Fine. Fine. It's okay by me. It's okay by me. It'll be brighter, brighter in the heavens and skies above. It'll be brighter. I actually have an embroidery machine. I don't know if I said this the last time I was doing it, but I have an embroidery machine. I just hardly ever used it. Actually, do I have it on my desk? I do. So if anyone here plays Cookie Run Kingdom, you might recognize the topping because I made this embroidery patch based off of the jelly bean topping for Cookie Run Kingdom. And like, that's what the back looks like. I know, not pretty, but you would put your adhesive here to heat transfer it onto fabric. So this one's machine done. You can tell because like the stitches are really tight together. And I could not possibly do something like that. But I did make the pattern for it and put it in the machine and set the machine up to do it. And that was really fun. Hi, Rosengod! Welcome on in. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You'll be brighter, brighter in the heaven and the skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova, all the eyes look up. That song has been stuck in my head all day. All day. And all week. And honestly, it just hasn't gotten out of my head. Alright, I'm gonna tie this off and get the new piece. Doing alright? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Also, I'm so sorry guys for all of the pings yesterday. I was finishing a lot of stuff and then my friend debuted and I was like, oh wait, my friend's debuting. I gotta let the Discord know. So I apologize for all of the pings yesterday. But I need to do my little bit of advertising. Guys, if you haven't already, go to GamerSupps, and check out the new, hold on, I want to grab a picture of it, because honestly, I might get this waifu cup if I can. I haven't ordered it. Probably need to. Yes, the name's a little sus, don't worry about it. It's called, hold on, I'm just gonna get a snippet of it. I'm gonna get snipping tool. Exclamation mark GG to get the link, but it looks like the new cup that's out is so cute. It's so heckin' cute. Why is this? Oh, why are you so long, Imig? They just launched this one. It's called Double Fisting. It's called Double Fisting. But look how cute it is! I don't know why it's like growing like that on me. Weird. But it's so cute! Look at her big ass shoes! And she a burber! Hamburger! Right now, no, don't dox me, dude. That's rude. That's rude. Okay. What? Cat? Come to mamas. You just want mamas. Okay. Now the cat is here. Here, I'll do a little sneaky peeky. This is what it looks like behind the desk. He's just a baby. He's a little guy. Just a little baby guy. This is a cat. Cat. I love you, cat. Kissy the baby. Anyway, this is... Ow! That's a baby. Yes, he likes to chill. Anyways, as I was saying. Yeah, Gamersups. You can use code CHUGG, save 10%, and get the new waifu cup. What does the space bar say? It says need more space. It's whatever the default keycaps was. Oh, honey, you're so tired. Oh, honey. Gato, gato. El gatocito. Mira, mira. Un gatocito. Hey. Mira, mira. Un gatocito. What time zone do I live in? Eastern. Eastern America. Cozy Waifu Cup when? Not for a while, unless we use my code, because that's dependent on how many people use my code. Yeah, so. And hi, Danny, welcome on in. Okay, Kitty, I cannot allow you on my desk tonight, because we're doing embroidery. Did you know this? Did you know this? He knows nothing ever in the history of forever. He's just a little guy. Okay, no, little guy, you gotta go that way. That way. That way, go that way. Go that way. Go, or you can go on my bed. Oh God, he's using me as a stepping stool. Would you stop? No, no. I said no. There. Go sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep on your cat tree. Now is not the time. He's like dead set on being on my desk right now, and there's no space for him, so he needs to cool it. Cool his jets. Oh my God, the jets are not cool. What? Okay, moving the sharp, putting the sharp into place. Stop! No, no. Oh my God. Oh my God! Stop! Stop, kitty. Here, you can have a good look at my keyboard. There. Stop. Get evicted. I spend so much time before stream being like, all right, where's the camera gonna go? Where's the camera gonna go? And my cat's like, it goes where I say. I'm like, freaking, okay. Got my needle. Got my thread. All right, so now I need to get another strand of 2. I think there's, that would be in half. I think there's 6 strands per thing. Yes. There are. So then you split it. And there's something a little smaller. A little smaller. Be bright, bright in the heavens and the skies above. Unironically, I used that song to hype myself up. Also, it's just not focused. I used this song to hype myself up before interviews that I had recently. I was just in the car jamming out to Brighter. It's a bop! I don't know what to tell ya. Brighter, and then, I mean Gravity. Gravity's a good one. I feel like Gravity is the basic good song of a Has-Been Hotel. Like, it's good, but, like, it's basic. Like, yeah, of course you think it's good. But, like, you know, what's the actually good song, you know? Honestly, I think it's Brighter. Although, I love Nifty's song, and I love... Honestly, Easy, grew on me a little bit. I didn't like Easy at first, and now I've been jamming out to it. Bad With Us is also really good. It's more of a story song. You know you wanna be bad with us. Come on, make it. The one part I really like, Hell's Greatest Dad. Yes, that's a solid one. That's a solid one. They say when you're looking for assistance, modulate the passive least resistance. Others say that in your needy hour, there's the substitute for pure angelic power. Never saw a Has-Been. It's good. I recommend it. I might be biased just a little bit, but I think it's pretty pog, if I do say so myself, which I do. Oh! What the heck was that noise? I got a ping. What was it? What Boop, boo, doo, doo. Rosengod! Rosengod! Okay, I was wondering if that had worked to set up properly. Oh, did I just... Oh, yep, I ripped it out of the wrong thing. Rosengod, thank you for the gifts! Thank you! Oh, I'm so hype. Oh, I'm so hype. I'm so heckin' hype. Alright, let's see. Thank you! I love that. The cute Coco. Oh wait, it just... Oh, it said that it currently can't be purchased. What? I'll try to find it online. Thank you! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. This is gonna be so fun! Also, okay, wait. I need to be a yapper on main. I need to be a yapper on main, but... Basically... have you guys seen the AI HoloLive card game thing that was going on? Hi, Darknum! Welcome on in! Welcome, welcome! Healer, healer. Did anyone see that? So there's a HoloLive card game. I think it's really fun. And it has, you know, some of the VTubers I absolutely adore on it, so what's not to love? And, well, that's the thing. That's the thing. All the art is hand-drawn, not AI, blah, blah, blah. So when they released a video for their newest set, it had generative AI animation in it. And we were all like, what the fuck? Huh? Like, what? Like, HoloLive, the company, has taken a stance against AI several times in the past, being like, hey, we don't fuck with AI. Like, it was a third-party person. It was a third-party person. Well, they finally made a statement about it, and it was a third-party vendor that did the animation that used AI. But, like, it keeps happening, and I'm like, guys, please. Because the worst thing is they did it on a card of one of their talents who's an artist. And I'm like, really? Hi, Riot, welcome on in. I'm like, really? You're gonna use generative AI animation on one of your cards of an artist? That's wild. Like, it's bad either way, but... They put out a statement saying, like, it was a third party, so, you know... I think they were gonna, like, work on fixing it or whatever, but, again, really? They go for the better to say sorry than to not... Yeah, exactly. They're like, hey, what if... Maybe... I bet they're seeing if anyone will notice. If it is malicious. If it's not malicious, which, you know, you never know, because... Like, knowing what some companies go through for their creative process, it's highly likely that they have so many moving parts that they're like, cool, video's done, looks fine. You know, you have the old heads that are approving stuff in the, you know, the big office rooms or whatever, and they're like, oh, yes, new video, looks fine, whatever. I'm like, what? You know? You gotta do more quality check cover. Come on. Because it's like, I feel like I'm pretty good at identifying AI, but I think this was even an instance where how could you not see that it was generative by AI, like animated by AI? It was bad. Like, fingers were warping, clothing was meshing, like... The quality got shot. Like, even if it were hand-drawn, I'd be mad because of how crispy the quality got. It got deep-fried on the way. I'm like, even if that were a hand-drawn animation, I'd complain because it looked crispy. They made it look crispy. So, yeah. But anyways, they're addressing it, so that's good. The way people who their job is to nitpick. Well, that's the thing, is I think they're being a little cheap by not quality checking stuff. So, like, listen, I think, hypothetically, if there was an AI where all of the images submitted were consensual, like they get, like an artist was like, here, take my images, I want you to make a thingy with it. Fine, cool, I have no qualms with that whatsoever. I still have qualms with, like, using generative AI to, make things, and the thing is, a lot of software today, even if you say, hey, animate this, my own art piece, right? So, like, animate something that I own, it still took a bunch of animated clips of things that you don't own to make it, you know? Yeah, there's artists who train models on their art. That's fine. I don't care about that, because that's consented, and, you know, you do whatever you want with your own art. Like, even on Twitter, the clusterfuck that is Grok right now. Like, I knew I was gonna be a VTuber, because I don't like my picture taken. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to be in front of a camera seeing my own face. No, thank you. But I'm glad I'm a VTuber now, because what do you mean people are just getting essentially deepfakes generated of them? That's crazy. That's scary, dude. Like, I remember being told in college, like, as a woman, don't take pictures in your bathing suit and put it on the internet because your employers would see that. Like, did I think that professor was kind of crazy? Yeah, because that seems a bit dramatic, but, like, God. Ooh. But anyways, I just hope that cover stops making the same mistake, of which is AI. Like, if you're an art company, like, if you're an entertainment company where your whole premise is, like, art, stop it. Just stop. Get some help. So, yeah, that's my stance on that, pretty much. That's my stance on that, pretty much. Exactly! It's gonna be a cluster duck. What's my favorite monster movie? Like Godzilla? I haven't seen many monster movies. I'm gonna be for real. I haven't seen many monster movies, but I have seen the movie Tremors, which is a very scary movie. It's a horror film about these worms that come and they're gonna eat you from the ground. And my siblings and I made a game out of it, so I would have to say Tremors. Yeah. And, like, the worst part is the people defending all of it on Twitter. They're like, well, you put your image online, so it's free game. Or people already thought about this stuff, so it's fine. It's like, no. Like, I could think about becoming a millionaire by robbing a bank. If I do that, if I make it look like I rob a bank, I'm gonna get arrested. And then it's like, okay, people, you know, put their children on the internet, fill in the blank of what that means, you know? Gosh, what the frick? I don't know. It's, and people have been so mean lately. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the internet has been very mean lately. Between the VTuber hate, between, like, I don't know. A lot of it's the VTuber hate, but that's because I'm a VTuber, so I'm gonna, you know, be in the know about the VTuber space. But, like, can we chill? Can we just all collectively just take a minute, chill the frick out? Just have fun? What happened to the whimsy? Where's our whimsy? I mean, the internet was always mean, but I feel like people are more bold about it now, you know? Like, trolling has always been a thing. Trolling became rage baiting. That's nothing new. But I feel like people are just more mean about it now. I don't know. Like, there's more people willing to do stuff more publicly. You know, it's one thing if it's a rando in your comic section. It's another thing if it's like a million randos. Or, oh, you know what? You know what's the one that I don't want to say pisses me off, but the one that gets me every time. And it's not because of whatever they say. It doesn't annoy me because of what they say. It annoys me because they're stupid. And those are the comments that are like, why is this shit on my timeline? Why am I seeing this? What's wrong with my... Because you're commenting on it. Like, those ones always drive me bonkers. Because, like, what do you mean you're complaining? It grinds my gears. It really does. It toasts my Crispies, you know? Butters my bread. Yeah. Because, like, people don't understand that when you comment on something that you don't like it, that's why. And I don't know if they're doing it ironically. I mean, I would assume they are. But I've seen it so many times legitimately that I'm like... What? Are you stupid? Or dumb? Pick one, because something's going on. That always drives me bonkers. It's like, why is this on my timeline? Because you keep interacting with it. Nuh-uh, you literally commented. You literally commented. I get that a lot on my ASMR channel. Oh, the other one that I get a lot on my ASMR channel, that it doesn't grind my gears, I just find it funny, is like, the gang cannot know I fuck with this. And I'm like, the gang is weak if they judge. If this is what the gang judges, they are weak. Find new gang. You know? Hate watch? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, that eyebrow's kind of slay. I'm actually kind of happy with that eyebrow right there. I should be filling in the hat. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a division line. Also, I'm sorry if I'm ranting. This is just my stitching bitch, I guess. We used to have that in a club I was in college. I was the secretary of the Fiber Arts Club at my school. And we would just call it Stitchin' Bitch. Where at least one of the meetings, it would kind of be just like a group event session. Of like, hey, what's happening? What's the tea? I don't know if the algorithm would like that I'm using those words. But no, you know, I should fill it in with a thicker one. Maybe that's what I do. But yeah, so maybe that's just what this is. It's a stitchin' bitch. Let's stretch. Kinda. Definitely don't have enough to go back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna fill in the TV part. Yep. Call it S&B. Maybe. We gotta come up with like a... No, it's not called Stitchin' Bitch. It's called... And then it's like the same letters. We would need words for S and then word for B. You know what I mean? Like a bit. Do 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 do. Okay. Snipe. And then we have super embroidery. I actually love that. Wait, that's actually really good. Because it's like embroidery, but it's embroidery. Because, okay, have you guys ever played BS? The card game? Where it's kind of like Go Fish. But you call BS on things. You know, BS being the curse word. And I remember I was at a family function. Forgot what. Probably a reunion of some sort or whatever. But, we were playing it. And we knew we couldn't say the word, so we just said BS, you know, because there's kids around. And so we're playing this game, and then all of a sudden, one of my cousins comes up, and she's like maybe 6 years old. What you playing? BS. Because that's what we were saying, we couldn't hide it. She goes, what's BS mean? Bologna sandwich. Okay. So... we're like, yep, we're playing bologna sandwich. We sure are. You got it. Yep, that was fun. Oh, wait. Have you guys ever played Spoons? spoons is a vicious game if you play it right. Oh, I borked it. No! I borked it. I've made a mess of it. See, it's come through the other side. Dang it. Try again. That's why I probably should be tying off the ends. Yeah, bologna sandwich. Hi, Nick. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hug. How you doing? How's it going? How you vibing? Vibing. Let's see. What else did I learn today? I had good chili today. I told you that. I had chili and I had a banana muffin that my mom made fresh. My mom did a lot of cooking today. A lot of baking. Well, baking would be for the muffin and cooking would be for the chili. You guys get what I mean. Time for your birthday party? Oh, hell yeah. When's your birthday? Did you tell me? I forgot. I hope you have a happy birthday whenever that is. Come on. Cozy branded chili. I don't know about that one. I don't know if Ray Chip merch is able to make chili. my thought process is probably not. Your birthday's January 9th? Well, happy early birthday. Still got like what, a week? Just about. Just about a week. I think I have to do like a half stitch. Kinda there. Keep it up a little bit. Boop. Just regular chili, but there's a gum chew covering most of the label. True. Maybe we can get in a deal with some pre-packed chilies, like a Chef Boyardee, and just put Chef Cozy on the front of it. That's how that works, right? Ba-da-ba. Hell yeah. Do 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 do. Okay. I'll be bright on the heaven, skies above. I'm trying to think of what fan fiction I really want to write because I don't have as much free time as I'd like. So I'm like, I'm just gonna write whatever. It's like, no, I have to go into this with a plan, so none of my time is wasted. Like, what fan fiction are we writing? And I don't know. Chef Boyardee's nuts? That's why you have to ask if you have an allergy. Are these nuts? It's so funny. The two people I know who have nut allergies, two of my friends that have, one has a tree nut, the other has specifically a peanut allergy. Both of them always, if given the option, will always point at the object that has peanuts in it or nuts in it and then slowly reach for it while making eye contact going, eh? Oh my god, stop! Every time. Although, to be fair, I don't know if I'm allergic to leek. Did I ever tell you guys this? I don't know. I could be allergic to leek. But I don't know. I think I know. I think I'm fine. However, enough doubt was put in my mind as a kid because, so there were like wild leeks, I guess, in an area where I was. And there's a card pack on the table. On my table? No. I did actually open a pack of cards. I have a pack of cards. I have, 2 packs of Destined Rivals on my bookshelf. Unopened. Happy New Year, Celtic! How you going? Sure, let's go with that. How you going? How you doing tonight? He'll learn. Shine brighter, brighter than the heavens and skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova. Just make... See, but the thing is, the card pack won't kill me. With my friends, it's all the objects that could kill them. You know, that they're deathly allergic to. Like, guys! Every time. But no, I don't know if I'm allergic to leek or not. And the reason I say that is because there was wild leeks in an area where I was one time. And my mom was like, let's go, you know, eat some. Let's go make some wild leek, like, whatever. And so I trusted her, and I love my mom, but when I was a kid, she was, like, learning how to cook. Having kids, she learned how to cook eventually, but it wasn't a right off the bat type thing for her. So she made the leeks, and I don't know if, as a kid, if I thought the taste of raw onions was spicy. Also, Trey, I forgot to do my kitty ears. Kitty ears are the one thing that's not connected. So I didn't know if in my child brain, if I thought, TV Man, yeah! Can we get a heckin' shout out for the absolutely podcastically pog Mama Blue? Mama Blue is a fantastic artist and content creator. The pog. Your pog? No, you, Uno Reverse. My Uno Reverse card. You can't see it because it's already taken effect, so no you. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, so I thought maybe as a kid that either I thought my mom didn't cook them properly or like cook them all the way through. So I remember holding my tongue thinking like, ow, this hurt. And I think as an adult, like as I've gotten older, because I was like maybe like 6, 7, like I was a kid. And I'm thinking, did I confuse raw onion with spicy with my tongue swelling? Because I didn't have any trouble speaking, I didn't have any trouble swallowing. I just remember holding like a washcloth to my tongue because... Okay, I'm gonna be so for real. My family is Wonder Bread white, at least my mom's side is. So I had not been introduced. I didn't know what paprika was for the longest time. If that gives you an inclination. So I'm thinking that I just held the washcloth to my tongue after eating a raw onion because I could not comprehend a raw onion. However, my mom was like, no, I'm pretty sure, like, I watched you guys react to that. I thought we had to go to the hospital because you were having an allergic reaction. I'm like, oh, great. But then, my aunt claims that I have been fed leek at some point in time. Like, that she has cooked with leek at some point in time. But the thing is, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. So I'm half tempted. I told my aunt to poison me one of these days. I'm like, hey... Whenever you think is most convenient, like the roads are clear, it's a nice day out, just spike some leek in something and see what happens. I feel like at that point, that's the only way I can figure out whether I'm allergic to leeks or not. Wonder Bread White, yeah. I'm reflective. Like, this is... I mean, the poor lighting is fine. Like, does me some favors. I have freckles, by the way. My new model is gonna have freckles because I quite enjoy my freckles. Also, this one looks like an eyeball. 2 eyeballs, and you go, hi. Hello. Anyways. Wonder Bread with the crust cut off, mayo spread. Listen. My mommy used to cut the crust off for me. Don't worry about it. We were back in the ye old days before, you know, Uncrustables were a thing. I know, like, okay, it looks fine when it's like on white, but whenever I'm in the sunlight, it's specifically like this part of my arm is always like it's my vein. That's crazy. Like, I burn so bad, and I don't tan. Like, I tan a little bit, sure, but, like, I really don't. Like, in the scheme of things, I don't. I just burn, and then I become unburned. Look like a raw chicken. Oh, hi, Bugbert. Speaking of chicken, hello, Chicken Nuggy. My cat is here. He is fluffy and orange, and I love him. Love him, Big Lot. Big Lot cute. Big Lot cute. You'll be brighter, brighter than the heavens, skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova, all the eyes look up at you brighter. I'm running out of my thread, been out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. Gotta cut it down, cause Pumpkin hates me because I gave her a bath. Oh! Oh no! Poor Pumpkin! Pumpkin is so cute. I love Pumpkin. I want to give Nuggy a bath because he looks a little scrungly. Like, his white fur is kind of like not as white as it could be, I think. But like, also, ooh, I don't think he's gonna like that. Like, they both smell a little stinky. So I think it's time for them to have a bath. But also, the only time I've ever bathed the cat before is if they really, really, really needed it. Cause like, being so for real, like my old cat, whenever we used to put him in his crate for like going into the car or moving or whatever. Hello, Deborah! You love Vox? I love Vox too. Let's simp over him together. Group simping. That's what this stream is gonna become. It's just a group Vox simp sesh. Thank you for the resubby. 20 heckin' months. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, burb. Alright, I gotta get a new strand because I think that was my last one. Be brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above. You'll be brighter, going. Oh, I lost my end. No! Okay, I found it again. We're fine. We're fine. I've recovered. Being brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova, all the eyes look up at you brighter. Honestly, I want more behind the scenes Vox content. I kind of went into a little bit of a deep dive on the Instagram posts of Hazbin Hotel because they had like fake Instagram accounts for them. And before Shockwave, for those of you who didn't know, so before Shockwave, Vox had a shark named Vark. Shark with a V, I know, creative. And instead of looking like a mechanical, cyber shark, it looked like a plush shark. It looked like a plushie came to life. And its name was Vark. Now, the Vark was a hammerhead, and he does have 2 sharks in his tank. One of them is not a hammerhead, one of them is a hammerhead. So it's possible that Vark just got the design upgrade so he doesn't look like a plushie. Which, honestly, fair, because now seeing the old designs for Vark, it doesn't fit into the universe, Especially not with the whole Baxter becoming like a dude, that is plot relevant. And him making biomechanical creatures, blah, 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 whatever. You get the gist of it, right? So there's that. Also, Velvet's old personality. I'm so glad they changed her into a girl boss instead of a girly pop. You know what I mean? Because Velvet's old personality was very teehee, rar, XD random. And I think her being a girl boss works. Because I don't think they'd be able to push the plot along as well as they did with season 1. If she was too airheaded. It would have had to be like Vox, but then Vox would have to be in the room with Alistair, and that wouldn't turn out well. But I think they did a good job with what they had to do. Yeah. I think they did. Ugh, make sure you stretch because, man, I am shrimping over this thing. Alright, I'm gonna try to take a sippy from my tea. If I burn my mouth, that's why you hear me scream, okay? Okay, no, it's more bearable now. I'm fine. Yeah, it's a little hot. It's a little hot on the roof of my mouth, but it's ginger peach because Speaking of sharks. Anyways, stretch a little more. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it with the twisty. Okay. I am gonna be shrimping a lot tonight because that's what embroidery is just shrimping. As I try to get this put together. Yeah. Shrimping. You'll be brighter, brighter. What other songs do I like from that? You know what? Sarah's Confession has grown on me. I don't know what to do. Thought I was righteously leading our people, but now I'm faced with the truth. What kind of leader can tell good from evil? All those poor souls, how many could have been saved? You know what? I think that we're gonna see Adam come back. That's my hot take. I think we're gonna see Adam come back. Maybe. I don't know. I think he still needs to be quote-unquote dead for a bit longer so that Luke can resolve her issues without him. And because if he comes back, I feel like he's just gonna be another big bad. Cause you don't, you know, that's a very, very powerful character that disappeared. So, I don't think if he does come back, I don't think he's just gonna be like, back, I'm sorry, you changed my ways, blah, blah, blah. I think he's gonna be a shit, and he's gonna be a little shit, he's gonna be a plot device, and he's gonna be a big bad. That's my prophecy. Yeah. One seeks an answer that one cannot grant her. But looking for light, only you can ignite. Every transgression can serve as a lesson. Yesterday you drew sorrow. What will you do tomorrow? I don't remember the full lyrics of that one just yet. I'm still learning them. How can I... Let me stand down and leave them exposed. Would that be blind to the threat I may pose? There's an innocent trash and filth and hundreds of bugs. If you love the smell of jizz, wait till you smell. Or if you love the stench of jizz, wait till you smell our rugs. Yes. One seeks an answer that one can... You know, the character of Lucifer is also growing on me a bit. At first I was like, I don't get why people are so crazy over Lucifer. Like, he's a silly guy, sure, whatever. And then he's starting to grow on me. He is. Hi, Jack. Welcome on in. I appreciate my hands. I feel like I have not taken very good care of my hands recently, but thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, there's a little fluff. Also, if I'm not showing you guys enough, let me know, because I keep looking up and it's not even on screen, so. No! Wait. There. Okay, that's a loose thread I gotta be wary of. That's a loose thread. Maybe I could do like a small stitch. And do something like that. And then what is in my thread? Killer? Like, picked up a little piece of a tail, I think. Yeah, there you go. It was coming through at a wrong angle. Fixed it. Yesterday you drew sorrow. What will you do tomorrow? What other songs have you all been listening to recently? Because I'm gonna be so for real, my entire playlist is Has Been Hotel, so that's all I really got for you on that one. That's all I really got. Just a bunch of Has Been Hotel. We're sure at my mercy, first to watch me take it all. You've got ass up, you're deep fried, your last block has run dry. At last your check is cashed. I'd laugh at how you look so small. Don't you forget, you ain't won yet. You still need me like you did before. So cute you think I'm scared. Now I'm the master, and you're the bottomest bitch. No more Al the high and mighty now that I flipped the switch. The radio's gone dead, you know, the show must go on. By my time I'd have a fun with you, wish you would have stayed gone. Call back. I love when the songs do that, by the way. That's one of my favorite things, is when they, like, reference another song that happened. Either in this season or the last season. I'm not picky. I'm not picky either way. I'm fine with it either way. You're my bottom. I don't like that one. Hold on. We're going to redo that. Stitch. That's what this is a lot of, because in my brain, I'm just constantly thinking of Hazbin Hotel, which is a musical, so... You know, what other songs have I been thinking of recently? Wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf in sheep's clothing is more than a warning. Baba, black sheep, have you any soul? No, sir. By the way, what the hell are morals? Jack be lethal, Jack be slick, just a little lonely, die in a filthy ditch. So, could you tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking about yourself? Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. This is, mark my words, one day you will say, karma's gonna come collect. Oh, hi, kitty. Hello, Bugbert. Hello, Bugbert. Oh, you guys can see him. Look at the boy. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Yeah? Here, come here, honey. Oh, come here, mama. Oh, big boy. Okay. Ugh. See, I have to hold him like a baby. Hi, honey. Yeah, you want to sleep in mommy's lap? Okay. See, this is what he does. He lays in my lap like a little baby man. Kind of see him laying his head in my arm. It's upside down. But it's what he do. It's what he do. Careful there. I know. Listen, the only thing you can see is a bit of my shirt and just cat. It's all Nuggy. 100% Bugbert. Oh, you have an eye booger. Do you want me to get your eye booger? Good job. He is a baby cat. Alright, can I embroidery and hold cat at the same time? Or is he gonna get upset that I'm not constantly petting him? Maybe. Alright, let's move that back. Alright, where was I? Okay. I'm the master, and eat my bottom bitch. Yeah, wolf in sheep clothing, set it off. Beware, beware, be skeptical. What's another good one? I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Japanese music, but I don't trust myself in too many of the lyrics. Kimi no sen 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 bata bada bada da 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 na banana na 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 banana na da da na Kimi no sen 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 bata da da da. That's the extent of those lyrics that I could tell you. Yeah. I know, I have a string, and you're not allowed to touch it. Isn't that just torture, Bugbert? I'm sorry. Let me go. There you go, honey. Hi, Buggy. Hi, Bugbert. He's so little. By little, I mean he's taking up my entire lap, and he a baby. Are you a baby? Oh, your feet are so cold. Can I look at your feet? Gonna make sure your paw pads are okay. Okay, your paw pads look okay. Kitty must play with string is law. True. Tummy, 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 tummy. Mwah! Mwah! He's like, oh God, help. Okay. He's so content right now, guys. Look at him. Yeah, that's the camera. You like a camera? You like a camera? There's a whole baby in my lap right now. Look at him. And he's so cute. Boop. Yeah. Oh, look at your eyes. They're so sweet. That's a sweet baby. Sweet chunky boy. The vet says he needs to lose a couple pounds, but he's just a fluffy baby. He's just a fluffy boy. This is the regularly scheduled break in the broadcast in which my cat demands more attention because he hasn't been getting enough, according to him. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, this is Nugget. This is Chicken Nugget. Nugbug. Bug a baby bear. Bugbert. Bugathy. Whatever you wish to call him. Of the Nugabugga variety. Oh, you're just gonna have a wash and brush up in my lap. It's just washing and brushing up in my lap. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, well. This stream is an embroidery stream, did you know? Did you know? We're doing embroidery today. And you need to let mommy do her embroidery. Yeah, he's so cute. But he does not know how to do embroidery. So we need to teach him. See, you go in and out, and eventually it starts looking like a picture. Yeah. Hey, harbor man, hey, dapper Dan, you all got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. How's Dinah doing? He was here earlier, actually, being a goober guy. Nuggy is just... I've never seen them this snuggly than today. What the heck? Normally he'd be out of my lap by now. Okay, wait, okay, he took that as his cue. I love you! Alright, now I can sit up, actually. Okay. Where was I? Ah, yes. Toxic TV man. Toxic TV man. Hey, harbor man, hey, dapper Dan, you've all got your style. But brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. That's more an Alistair song, but you know, whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who cares what you're wearing? And not from head to toe, I tell ya. Yeah. I wasn't sure what I was going to do today for the embroidery because this pattern and everything, that's why I was a little bit late. I was a little bit late because I had nothing. No pattern, no trace. I had to fight the printer. I actually figured out a good way of printing it so it didn't mess around with the sizing. But yeah, I had to heck with the printer a little bit to get it to work, but it worked in the end, so it's okay. Yippee! That's all I needed it to do, is just function. Which, you know what? Sometimes for a printer is asking a little too much. But the printer that I have, so the printer that's downstairs is my mom printer. It's a very basic whatever printer. It works, it's fine, it's whatever. The printer that I have, which is currently in storage right now, is a inkwell printer thingy, which instead of cartridges, you buy bottles of ink, and you fill it up, and it's so much cheaper. It is so much cheaper. It's crazy. Because cartridges, you just buy a new printer, you know? Buy a printer, and then you don't have to use cartridges anymore. I wonder if there's a way for me to try to get this piece there. There we are. So, I really like it. I think Shaquille O'Neal was doing a advertisement campaign for those printers for a while. I remember seeing Shaq doing advertisements for printers, and those were the printers. Yeah. Hey, up a man, hey, up a man. You won't got your smile, but brother, you never. Okay. At this point, I'm just making weird noises. Is that not what my stream is? Just Cozy turns on her camera and just starts stimming? I think that's what my live streams just are. It's just my just word vomit. Recorded word vomit. Not from head to toe, I tell ya. Come on. Beep. Well, we have his frame put together. We could probably do his other eyebrow and his face and just work down. And then the hat I'll do last because that's gonna be such a pain in the butt. I do have white thread that I could grab. So I'll just do it in white. Shoop. And shoop. You know, I thought about making like a bunch of these and like having a booth at a convention and be like, hey, come buy my stuff, teehee. But I worry that because the art technically is not mine, I'd be running the risk of copyright infringement. I mean, technically fan art is copyright infringement unless it's authorized by the producer of the show. Technically. Just most fandoms would be stupid to enact them. Do a rabbit or a moose? I could. Do an animal. Do an animal. Yeah, technically, like I know Disney likes to go after a lot of people about, like, don't make Disney stuff, which is like, okay, fine, whatever. Undertale is notoriously really fine and chill with it because Toby Fox is a very chill individual. When it comes to fan activities, Nintendo will get on your butt if they find out about it. They're pretty bad. Homestuck for a while had gone after a couple fan artists who were selling things, but I think they chilled out a little bit. Like, I think they're fine now. I kind of want to redo this eyebrow. This eyebrow's looking a little doo-doo water. A little doo-doo water, I mean, for real. Where was the last stitch? I know it's one of his. Fine. Boop. Come on, which one are you? This one? There we are. I'm redoing his eyebrows. I don't like how it turned out. There you go. I think getting it to this point is fine. And then I'll just do single strand. Single strand. Boop. But yeah, I'm so excited for the ASMR project coming out tomorrow. You guys are gonna love it. I hope. I hope you guys love it. Comes out tomorrow at, let me check the time actually. Tomorrow at noon, actually. So tomorrow at noon, there's gonna be a whole thing. And you'll have to wait and see what it is. Tee-hee. It's gonna be pretty poggers. And it took a lot of effort. I'm gonna see if I can make a quick trailer video tonight. Otherwise it might just be a post. But you didn't hear that from me. Huh. Because I was thinking about making... Okay, that's a much better eyebrow. What do we think? He's got some... He's got some hella brows. I feel bad for him. I took his arms. I thought about giving him back his arms and his waistcoat, but it was too big. This design is too long. And then I was like, well, Alistair doesn't have any arms. Although Alistair's I cut off like here. I think it should be fine. He's more lanky than Alistair anyways. Okay, I don't know if I want to do his eyes in a color, so I do one red and one black, or what? I don't know. I don't know. There we are. Do a smile. Big toothy Handcam leak. What? What do you mean leak? I did one of these last week. Once a week, I leak my hands. And it's like a surprise every time. Crazy. Split his arms and legs into separate ones? What? Oh, like just do, like make an Exodia. Like here's the arm piece, here's the arm piece, leg piece, I summon Vox Exodia. Crazy. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Ba-da-ba. Out of string already. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa, but you'll smile, but bro. Nope, that song's still gonna be stuck in my head. You know, I heard an interesting case about brain rot not being new to this generation, because I still believe that brain rot is not a new thing. We've had brain rot since we've had the ability to make content. And another point of this, I'm gonna double down and say, is Yankee Doodle Dandy. Because Yankee Doodle Dandy just sounds like a brain rot song in today's day and age. Yankee Doodle came to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. And it actually has meaning, but because we're so far gone from the source material, it just seems like nonsense. How long have you been doing this art form? I think the first embroidery that I ever did, I've been doing cross stitch since I was a kid, but the first embroidery that I've ever done was probably in like 2019, I think. And then I stopped for a couple of years. So it's been on and off. I haven't had time sometime. But yeah, no, I've been doing this for technically a while. You know? Well, if I did not tie properly, but I think it should be okay. Okay enough, I think. Snipe it. Snipe it. There we go. I'd love to do big ones, like big ones of, oh my gosh, like, just do a big VTuber embroidery piece would be really cool. But the hard part is I don't know how to draw, so I trace. Like, I'm gonna be, for real, again, this is a trace from a screenshot of the show that I got this pattern from. And then I transferred it onto fabric by just tracing the lines. So I always try to make that clear because, you know, if it's not mine, I'm not gonna claim credit. That's just how that works. Them's the rules. Hi, nice guy. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Do 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 do. Oh my god, I can't separate these strings for the life of me. Please, I just need a piece of string. It's like a torture method. I think this string is just so old that it just got really one tight, maybe? Bring that run back to even the medieval ages? Yeah, when they would put, like, snails in the corner, the margins of the books. Take me to Snurch, I worship like a snail. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. The cat paintings? Oh my god, yeah. Well, I mean, they would also put little tiny snails in the, margins of books. Also, what about all the, like, Aesop's fables? Like, old stories. Like, I guess maybe some of them... I don't think I would call that brain rot, though. That's too, like, much effort put into it. Like, I wouldn't call this brain rot. I mean, I might call it Vox brain rot because I have Vox on the brain, but I wouldn't say it's brain rot. Like, it's no ballerina, cappuccino, blah, blah, blah. I think brain rot has to be low effort and... Well, no, because Skibbity Toilet takes enough to make. Like, that's a whole animated thing. An animation. But, to be fair, so it's YouTube poop, so I don't know. What classifies a brain rot? If it lacks meaning? If it lacks reason? If it's quick and easy to make? I don't know. Yeah, I think if it's intended to make you laugh out of its stupidity. Yeah, laughing because it's stupid, I think, being the punchline, it makes things poop, YouTube poop. Or in today's day and age, brain rot. So, I don't know. I was watching, oh my gosh, today I found this channel that recreated Team Fortress 2 in live action, and it's like just a bunch of kids doing, or they look like kids. They're just reenacting. I like Monty Python. Monty Python's amazing! We're knights the round table, we dance wherever we able. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. That and always look on the bright side of life. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. Always look on the light side of life. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-bum. That's not Monty Python, that's a different one, but yes. Knights of the round table, we dance where we're able. Ba-da-ba-da. No, that's quite silly, quite silly. They say they've already got one. What do you mean they've already got one? They said they already got one. Yep. I'm aware of Monty Python. Monty Python is too clever to be brain rot. Just too clever. I would not classify it as brain rot. Ever. It's just too smart. I don't think it's brain rot. I think it's just comedy. Like, that's the thing. It's not all comedy is brain rot, but all brain rot is trying to be comedy. At least that's how I see it. Oh god, I've made a knot. Oh god. Uh-oh. Chat, we might be cooked. Chat, we might be cooked. I fixed it. We're fine. The panic was for nothing. There you go. Look at him smile. So funny, I love the film. I love that film too. My roommates in college, they'd never seen it before, and I'm like, I'm gonna traumatize them with it because You know, they don't know what they're getting into. They didn't even know any of the references. Actually, fun fact, that's actually how I was able to bond with my boss at my old job. He was much older than me, and he was a fan of Monty Python. And I found this out because in a meeting, he made a reference. It's like, this project is dead. Well, it's not dead yet, but it will be soon enough. And he said it in like a funny voice, and I was like, bring out your dad. And he's like, wait, how do you know that? Aren't you like young? And I'm like, it's Monty Python, dude. It's a classic. It's a classic. So whenever I need to like break the ice or like chill out a moment, I would quote Monty Python to him, and that typically seemed to work. Yeah. Like, I feel like brain rot humor is just low quality, don't think too hard about it humor. Whereas, like, Monty Python is like, I wouldn't say it's high class, like, oh yes, your mind is too simple to understand. No, it's definitely like, you know, I'm an honorary unk. You know, shout out to the coworker. I actually had a coworker in my last job who was convinced that, like, I was a child that knew nothing, because his fun facts would be like, who is this person? And it would be like Robin Williams. And I'm like, that's Robin Williams. And he's like, oh, how do you know that? And then he showed a picture of a rotary phone, which, you know, the ones where you went to like dial it. Now, I actually had one of those phones because my dad found it at an antique shop, and I thought it was funny, so I took it home. And my dad, being a construction worker, did the electrician stuff sometimes. He knew how to hook it up, so we hooked up a rotary phone to our house. And so he's like, oh, you probably don't even know what a rotary phone is. And I'm like, bitch! It's like, yes, I do! Shut up! Like, he always tried to be like, oh, you don't know this, you're too young, Well, actually, now that I no longer work for them, one of the things that they did the last time I worked there last year for Valentine's Day, they had me work on Valentine's Day because, quote, she's not married and has no kids, what is she gonna do? And I'm like, I was gonna go get the discount bin at the Walmart, but whatever. But yeah, because everyone was married or had a child. It's like, they didn't even ask if I didn't have a partner. So, like, you know, but they didn't even ask if I had a partner. They're just like, oh, she's not a mom, so therefore she can do the software deployment at 2 in the morning. I'm like, you guys suck. You guys suck. They also had me work Christmas and New Year's. And then they laid me off, so, you know. Funny how that worked. That was a loud car outside. Funny how that worked, but whatever. Whatever. I'm crazy. But yeah, Monty Python's very fun. I also used to watch Boomerang, which was a TV channel dedicated to old cartoons, like Hanna-Barbera. So it had Wacky Races and Captain Planet and Smurfs, Snorks, Jetsons, Flintstones, all those, you know? Flintstones, meet the Flintstones, they're the modern Stone Age family. From the town of Bedrock, they're a place right out of history. Bum bum ba na 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 na. When you're with the Flintstones. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo, but Scooby-Doo was also just, like, on the TV. Sometimes, I don't even think it was on Hanna-Barbera necessarily. Because of how well-known Scooby-Doo is. What's new, Scooby-Doo? They're coming after you. Gonna solve that mystery. That's not the first theme song, but it's the one I like. Also, my cousin had a weird obsession with Scooby-Doo, like, was a super fan. So they'd always watch the Scooby-Doo movies and stuff. Thank you for the iron stretch. One moment, let me just finish these 2 stitches. And I will go and grab that. Flintstones, they're the Flintstones. Nope, that's Jetsons. Oh, that is Flintstones. Jetsons is, God, I don't remember the Jetsons. Honk! I don't remember the Jetsons theme, but, you know. From the down a bedrock, there a place right out of history. Alright, so my lines were a little wonky down here. That's a Flintstones? Yes, that is a Flintstones. What's the Jetsons? George Jetson, daughter Judy. Something like that. My mom watched those as when she was a kid. I just watched them because they were on the TV on the Boomerang Network and we had access to that channel. Have a do time. Oh, hi, kitty. Feel old now? I don't know. I'm not gonna. Hi. Yes, hello. Okay. Are you gonna here? Do 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 do. Hi. Hello. Oh, you want to rub your face on the camera? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No, I thought there was daughter Judy and son something. Like, I remember daughter Judy. I don't know why it's just those couple of notes. But I thought they went through like the members of the family. George, meet George. That's no. No, I gotta look it up now. It's gonna bother me until I do. I'll just go to YouTube. YouTube. And then Flintstones. No, not Flintstones. I typed Flintstones. I meant Jetsons. Jetsons theme song. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Da-da-da-da. Ba-ba-da. I love the sound of the cars. Yeah, meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Yep. Daughter Judy. Oh, David Live. Thank you for the subby. Thank you. Appreciate it. So I was right. It just goes through the family members, though. It just doesn't have, like, lyrics, kind of. Yeah, thank you, David. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful new year. So I was right. So I was correct in that the Jetsons did have a theme song. I just couldn't remember it because it's not really a whole lot of lyrics. I gotta go down one. There we go. Yeah, but I got a little bit of wonky line work around here, so I might need to redo a couple things, but you know. Have a good one, Breakin'! Sleep well! Hope you're having a good one. Tomorrow. See you later. See you later. Da-da-da-da. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the modern Stone Age family. From the down to bedrock. They're a place right out of history. When you're with the Flintstones, have a yabba dabba doo time. A dabba doo time. A dabba gale time. Why is that the one stuck in my head? I guess I'm just going through old TV shows now, because TV had... I also remember, I distinctly remember the Sunkern episode of Pokemon. I forgot what gen, but it was whenever Sunkern was a new Pokemon. So, you know, Platinum? Maybe? Was that Platinum? Quite possibly. Anyways, ooh, that's a knot in the... Ow, dang it. Okay. Are we good? Oh, no, that was just... Okay, that was a separate piece of string that got tangled up. We're fine. We're fine. Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree. That kind of was deodorant too. Okay, so there was I was watching the anime. Well, I'd call it a cartoon back then, but technically it's an anime because it's from Japan, but whatever. I was watching the Pokemon cartoon, and I remember when I was a kid getting a pad of paper out, like a little notepad and a pencil, and watching Pokemon and writing down things that the Pokemon liked. Like it mentioned Sunkern needing like sunlight and whatever, blah blah blah. Because I thought that watching the TV show and taking notes like that would help me become a better Pokemon trainer. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I would watch it and take notes because of like the things they would say in the anime. I thought would make me a better Pokemon trainer in the games. And I don't know why Sunkern specifically is the one that I remember, but yeah, that's the one that I remember being like, oh my god, my Sunkern, maybe that's why it didn't win that battle because I didn't get enough sunlight, so I went to like, the sunny areas or whatever to do the freaking, stuff. Only Pokemon were real. If Pokemon were real, we'd all be screwed, let's be so for real. We'd be so screwed. Because it would be so hard to, like, not have the world explode, you know? Pokemon, yeah, exactly. I remember, actually, so part of why I was such a goody two-shoes in school was because my mom, found out that I was very bribable as a child. my reward perception, off the charts. I would do just about anything if I was given a reward, a little treat. You know, that's still the same. I'm still the same way. That's why whenever I do something difficult, I give myself a treat. Listen, I know how I operate. I know how to get shit done. Just need a little treat. But, so, when I was a kid, she said if I got a high honor roll, I would get the newest Pokemon game, whenever that came out. Which was like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and, the XY Black White, I think. Because I remember I was in college I had just graduated roughly around the Sun and Moon era. So it was all those slightly older ones. Not like the old, beginner ones, but all the ones on like the DS, the 3DS, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But that's how I became a goody two-shoes, and I constantly kept my grades like top priority because I wanted the Pokemon game. I want Pokemon games so bad. Actually, when I was in elementary school, they were worried about me because I had a tendency to like not care enough when I was in elementary school, which I don't know what they were looking for, but we weren't doing that much important things in elementary school, it was easy to me. So I was very checked out, and they're like, wow, if she remains checked out, she's gonna be a flunky. And then my mom was like, you want a treat? And I was like, yes, give me the game. The other motivator besides Pokemon games was crab dinner. There used to be a restaurant in my town. The restaurant's since closed down, which was very sad because it was the only place to get crab. But I would do anything for a crab dinner. And she's like, if you get high honor roll, you get crab. And I, like, not normal honor roll, high honor roll. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really care for the drawing and playing and whatever. Like, I just didn't understand why they wanted me to do things. It's like, yeah, I understand it. Why do I have to prove it to you? Why do I have to take a test? That's stupid. I know it. I don't need to tell you I know it. So they were like, man, she's gonna suck. And then my mom's like, you want a treat? Oh, yes. Now my treats are just Pokemon cards and bubble tea. And anime figures. For a while it was anime figures. I actually need to get rid of a lot of my anime figures because I have a lot of My Hero Academia figures that I just don't want anymore. Yeah, exactly. Also, I had a hamster when I was a kid too. A pet hamster, and my mom would not let me have a hamster until I read every book in the elementary school library on hamsters. There weren't that many. She made like a point system. So it was like, you have to read every book in the library and do XYZ chores or whatever, like extra. And I was like, bet. So I was like, we had a list on the fridge, and according to her, I finished it way faster than she expected, but she didn't want to say no and look like a liar, because that's what she would have been. If she told me no, she'd look like a liar. So, yeah. I got a hamster because I did her checklist. I did it. Oh, this wasn't me, this was my sister, but my mom, she kind of wanted to make sure, like, that we didn't get our hopes up sometimes for stuff, because, and even to this day, it's like, I'm bad at a thing? Wow, if I'm not instantly good at it, then I just suck forever, you know? And so, you know, she would sometimes say stuff to, like, try to humble us, but in a nice way. And I specifically remember my sister was learning how to make caramel sauce. And it's kind of hard if you don't know what you're doing, especially like the first time ever making caramel sauce. And so my mom's like, you know, if you don't get it right on the first time, that's okay. Like, trying to prep my sister for the incoming, like, failure. And my sister nailed it the first time. And I remember her being like, what? What? You're like 12. How did you make a perfect caramel sauce on your first ever try? That's crazy. When I was 6, I told my grandpa that I wouldn't do a task no matter what, but when she said she would pay me, yeah, exactly, $2. $2, man. I remember doing the same thing for my aunt. My aunt was like, we need to pick up, it was like streamers from a Halloween party. There was like all these little confetti pieces on the ground, and she's like, I'll pay you 1 penny for every 5 pieces you pick up, because there was like a lot of them. No, I think it was 5 cents per every piece. Or a penny for every piece. I remember I walked away with like $50. It was like a legit thing. I was probably 11 at the time. And yeah. So I was so excited, but she didn't have to pick up all the little glittery pieces that we had lying around. And it wasn't with a vacuum, by the way. She wanted to reuse the glitter for future parties. So we, like, had to pick it up piece by piece. And that's why it was, like, such a manual task. So, because if you would have just sucked it up with a vacuum, they would have gotten extra dirty. Be brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova on the eyes look up. This is actually turning out really good. I think I really, like, looking at the two side to side, just real quick chat. Like, I think the line work already looks a bit cleaner, less bumpy than our Alistair one. Like, I don't know if I'm like bugging or what. It looks cleaner to me. Look at them, make them kiss. Mwah. Do. Bam, bum. Bam, bum. Oh, man, I would love more Vox's backstory of what he was like as a new overlord in hell with his big-ah head. Oh, that's what I loved about his old design, is the chunky TV head. By the hat and the bow tie, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna fill, like I said, I think I'm gonna fill it in and then do white on top, for the details. This one also might take me longer than the Alistair one, but I don't know. Because technically there's slightly more stuff to do on this one. Hello, Palm! How's it going? Hello, hello. Yeah. Hey, Harperman. Hey, da-ba-da. Yep, the song's still stuck in my head. It's never coming out of my head. This is my internal torture. Forever dressed without a smile. Okay, can you allow... No. Shoop. There we go. I just want to bring it over a little bit. I'm chilling. I'm having a pretty good night tonight. I finished a project I've been working on for, God, 2 months now? 3 months? I've wanted to do it for longer than that, but wanting is different than doing. So that was really cool. Y'all find out what that is tomorrow. I messed up that stitch. Oh, hi, Banana Cat. What a cross! I love cross stitch. I actually do way more cross stitch than I ever do of embroidery. Where is this one? There we go. I have to find which one it was. Yeah, I love embroidery. I love embroidery, but I love cross stitch even more. Yeah. Ow! What? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Cross stitch is fun. I think next time I'll try to have a pattern for cross stitch done. The trouble with cross stitch is it's harder for me to make a pattern because you need very specific colors. Because it works, think of it like pixel art. You know, when someone does a pixel art piece, they have a lot of colors, but it's fine because if it's digital, you just click the next color. Well, with cross stitch, you need basically one of these for every color. You might not need that much, but you need the color specifically. I actually have a very big bucket of cross stitch stuff. Oh god, we're at the point where my cat's fur has finally adhered itself to my background piece. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's why it's harder. So like if I wanted to do Vox, like it's not just one color, 2 colors. And it gets big. It can get very big very fast because yeah, you can only use like a couple things to make it look cool, but you could also use more colors and then it looks even more slay. So yeah. Do I have a YouTube channel? I do! Exclamation point YouTube. The CozyTuber one is the one where I post my non-ASMR content because I do a lot of ASMR, but CozyTuber, I'm actually live over there right now. The one I'm live on right now. I'm new to posting my fiber art stuff. I've not streamed it that much before, but I've started to do it because I enjoy cross stitch and embroideries. So I was like, why the heck am I not streaming it then? You know? I'll be bright, bright on the heaven and the skies above. I will be your voice and we will redefine what it means to rule the airwaves. So I've had a stroke of luck, it's true, but I'm not one to rest on my laurels. What better time to reinforce our crew? Grab an olive branch, go knock on some doors. You should teach cross stitch on YouTube? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not like there's people who know more of the terms and the technology and the, you know, technique, not the technology, the technique. But yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? I actually have a sea creatures embroidery that I'd like to do next. It's not a character, it's just a bunch of sea creatures little pattern. So I think if I do that next in my series of streams with embroidery, cross stitch, fiber art stuff, you guys can learn from step 1 how to make cross stitch from a pre-made pattern. As far as it goes from making your own patterns, I just use a website and then just follow the pattern on the website generated. It's by generated I don't mean AI. It's literally just take picture, pixelize it, make pixel a stitch. That's pretty much it. Like, actually, wait, I could do, let me, real quick, let me see, what do I have for photos? You know what, we'll use one of my memes. So if I go to, actually, let me grab a tab real quick. Not to, you know, get distracted or anything, but, let me go to, because I have a cross stitch, cross stitch pattern maker, and then there's a website, create pattern, and I can't show you one of my designs because it is confidential. Okay, boom. Ah, it takes up the whole screen. I should have resized it before I did that. No, no, come on. Okay, what if I do this control? There we go. For some reason my left control just doesn't really work every time. I might need a new keyboard. But, so this is how I make a cross stitch pattern real quick. So, I'm gonna select an image, and I'm gonna select, this one, sure. This is my I Am a Job Haver art that Cherry Chihua did for me. So, size it closer to the size. Cool. And then you have to make the size of it. So, for this one, every 14 stitches is about an inch because I use 14 inch stitch per inch thread fabric. So this is pretty big. So if I want to make it smaller, see how as it gets smaller, it gets harder to tell what it actually is. So cross stitch, if you want it to be detailed, has to be pretty big. So this is, if I make it like 140 by 166, that's like 10 inches by almost a foot, I think. Pretty much a foot. So this is huge. And then it's like, okay, well, what about the colors? So this is with colors set to 30. And as you add more colors, you get more definition. But like as you take away colors, it gets a little less, you know? So you have to find what looks like the best amount for you. But then if you think every color is about $2 or $1.50 or whatever of string, well, congratulations. It's like $26 to $40 in string. Not even counting the fabric and your time. And you can also change the brightness too. The brightness helps, you know, saturation. And then, ta-da, if I hit finish, you have a pattern. And then each one of these is a stitch. So if I wanted to start, there's my stitches. Yeah, they do also make apps for it. I'm on the computer, so I use this one. So if I wanted to make this one, I'd have to buy all of the specific colors, because if I don't get the specific colors, it's not gonna look the same. So yeah, that's my little mini rant for today. Mini rant. How to get a pattern for cross stitch. That's why these are so much easier, because I just make a design. I just do a trace, and then boom. And then boom. I only need one color. I mean, I could add a pop of like red if I wanted to. I might actually try to do like a highlight color of red or something for his accents. Blue, red, you know. Just add a little pop, but try to keep it black and white to keep with the theme. So I've had a stroke of luck, it's true, but I'm not one to rest on my laurels. Hi, little branch. How's it going? Time to reinforce our crew. Grab an olive branch. Go knock on some doors. My favorite thing is when people are like, did he really say Dorals? And I was like, yes, he's the #1 villain of season 2. And he said Dorals. Yep. Box red eyes and blue TV. Well, I don't think I want to fill in the whole TV because that's gonna make it more color than like a black and white. And I do still kind of want it to match the Alistair one of looking like a silhouette. Because like if I added one color, it'd be red and it would be red to his hair, but that would take away from the black and white vibes I got going on. But what I do kind of want to do for Vox is his eyes, because his eyes, that's a big character point for him. And then maybe like the blue line here, red, because they're so little, the little details. Grab an olive branch, go knock on some doors. Why should we be crossing swords? After all, pull all over lords. Don't you wanna be bad with us? Come on, make angels bad with us. And ZZ, I heard that heaven has... Sorry, I'm getting back into my Has-Been Hotel song rant again. Because they're stuck in my brain. I hear that heaven has some pretty sick venues. Open a hub up, club up, make a hub up, drop a beat to amen to. It's the dawn of a new regime. Come on, join the winning team. There we go. I gotta remember which one of these stripes are dark and which one of them are light. You know you wanna be bad with us. Come on, make angels mad with us. ZZ. Sorry. I keep apologizing, but this is my stream. I can do what I want. I feel being treated to the karaoke stream. Honestly, it's just my brain. My brain is always up to some stupid shit. 9 times out of 10, that's just karaoke. You guys are getting the acapella karaoke because I don't dare play the music. I'll get bunked to copyright hell. So when I had my karaoke stream and the VOD finally got like published, I took off the monetization immediately so I wouldn't get like copyright claims for like monetary stuff, because that's when they get really mad at you. But I did see how many copyright claims, and it was 27 plus copyright claims before I took it down completely. So that's why tomorrow I'm very excited. I'm actually working with a person who knows how to do tech for audio, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to get it set up so that it doesn't route to the VOD, or at least if it does, there's like a way to deal with it. I don't know, because YouTube's different from Twitch. Yeah. It'd be nice to be able to jam out and not, and share the background music with you guys. I'm not showing you my work. There we go. It's the dawn of a new regime. Come on, join the winning team. You know you wanna be bad with us. Come on, make angels. Oh, you know what? Wait, what's another one that's really good? Oh, the freaking beginning of Vox Populi with Lucifer. Oh, infuriating. No, man. Counter that comfortably. I mean, there's that, and then there's also, freaking, Justin, what's his face? Beetlejuice. What's his name? The guy that played Beetlejuice on Broadway's. And he plays Adam and Serpentius. Oh god, I know his name. Why do I not know his name all of a sudden? I'm looking it up. I know it. Voice actor... Serpentius. Alex Brightman. That mother trucker. Alex Brighton. I knew that. I knew that. I'm not a big fan, I swear. Anyways. Yeah, so good. The one, oh god, what one was it? Yeah, Lucifer's opening. You're acting now like you want teachers' attention. Well, I'm the principal of this infernal detention. I hope you've had some fun, 'cause son, it's time to ring the bell. Ding ding. Sinner man, you're getting way too big for your screen. Now I'm here to drop a punishment. It's gonna be mean, just in case you have forgotten who's the motherfucking king of hell. 'Cause I'm the serpent, I'm the flame. I need to redo that one. I'm your, no. That's what Block says. I'm your Omega! And at that moment, all fanfictions rung out as they sprinted to fill out their Vox Omega fanfiction. I'm your Omega. I don't think I know what the actual meaning of I'm your Omega is. I'm gonna be so for real. In my brain, I'm your Omega just means that he's the Omega in the Omegaverse dynamic. Also, why do my ears still out? I haven't put those away. Put those away. I'm the flood. I am the nightmare you made when you spilled your blood. So cower and hide in a rope you can swing from. Say your goodbyes to your lives, to your kingdom. Honestly, it went so hard. Omega is a symbol for the end? Oh! Did not know that. I only know the hee hee ha ha funny fanfiction meaning. Which I'm like, was pretty sure that's not what he meant. Just be like, hey angels, I'm the Omega, woo. Context clues told me that was not what he meant. But I also wasn't sure what the actual meaning of that word was, so, you know. Had to just kind of put two and two together. I am the avatar of your consequence. It sounds like you really could use a little reminder of who you're talking to. An honest woman, always there to lend an ear. I've been helpful, or I've been patient, it's true. So, believe me, my dear, you're in my zoo, don't you forget. You are my pet. I say when to sit and stay, roll over or play, or go fetch. You're dead until the day you settle your account. I've served you faithfully for an age, obeyed commands that contained my rage, went off the air for years on your behalf. I know, and you're so kind. But since you've made me disappear, my name inspires much less fear. The least that you could do is fix my staff. Oh, in due time. Don't you... Sorry. I had a chance to look up Age of Madness, Jeremy Jordan's band. Oh! Cut out. Yeah! He keeps getting cut out! I'm so pissed! Like, to be fair, we did get Hell's Greatest Dad. Looks like you could use some help from a big boy. And he's so goofy because, like, he keeps putting in little, like, side things for all of his songs so far. He's always done, like, I'm a spooky, you know, or, like, just the little talking bits in Hell's Greatest Dad. Like, he keeps being silly. I love him for it, though. Honestly, that's his charm point. That's what made him grow on me, is the fact that he's just a silly little guy. Just a silly little guy. Just like his ducks. Just let him have his ducks. It's fine. So, yeah. I am the nightmare you made when you spilled our blood, so cower and hide. Honestly, that part of the song with Vox goes so hard. Like, dude, he's being so mean. But also, kind of warranted with the whole gift basket thing. You know? You'd think, having been around for so long and knowing what it is that, send people to hell, they would kind of be like, maybe this is not an, proportionate apology for committing all of those acts of horrible, horrible violence against people for, 7 years. I think it's 7, isn't it? The extermination started when Lilith disappeared. Lilith disappeared 7 years ago. Something like that. Cower and hide, find a rope you can swing from. So say your goodbyes to your lives, to your kingdom. Really could use a little reminder of who you're talking to. Okay, we're getting close, chat. How long have I been live for? Whoa, 2 hours already. I think I went for 4 last time when I was doing my embroidery project. But my back really hurt after that stream. Oh my god, there's a hair. Stop. There's a little hair on it, and I was like, look at. Little reminder of who you're talking to. An honest woman. Yep, that one stuck in my head for tonight. That's the one. That's the brainworm for tonight. And then we go snipe with my little skeezers. Boop. Now, do I have to separate another strand? Oh, God. What happened to it? I looked away and it ate it. The carbuncle ate itself. Crazy. What do you mean the carbuncle ate itself? You know what? It's a mood, carbuncle. It's a mood. Sometimes you just need to do that, you know? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I just gotta get a little bit of knots out of this piece. Please tell me you're not... Okay, cool. I want to explore more of cannibals and how, because it looks like they have children in the cannibal town. Like, they're pushing around a little pram. Do they just have, like, an imp baby? You know, that's a topic. So, there's Hellborn, right? And there's probably imps that are born, or any of the types of denizens that are born, like, orphaned. And so, do you think there are some sinners that want to raise a child, but because it's hell, they can't have their own, so they just adopt from the other species in hell? That would explain, like, how we see, like, babies in Cannibal Town. I don't know how true that would be, but that's just a thought that I just had. Because they definitely rely on the imps and other races to do stuff in the Pride Ring. Like, the heck, that's the whole premise of Hell of a Boss. Is people hire imps to go get revenge on the other people that are living. You know? I wouldn't put it past them to be like, hey, you can adopt this, hellspawn child of whatever, whatever it be it the succubi or imps or whatever. I think that Rosie and Piano got out is Crazy Mystery. Yeah. Like, I guess it was more common back in the ye old days, and there's some nuance around it, because there's some cultures that, like, will do cannibalism for religious purposes. Like, if someone dies, sometimes they do that. There's, like, cultures around that. So, I don't know. Gets into some weird questions. Of, like, how do you would you have to, like, be a Jeffrey Dahmer? Or, like, what, you know? If you did... No. Okay, we've gotten to the one rule. So there used to be one rule in, the Fiber Arts Club I was a part of. And it just said no cannibalism. No talk about cannibalism. And I already broke the rule. How does that happen? How is it so prolific that every time the fiber arts is introduced, I somehow end up talking about cannibalism? I don't know. If I had a nickel for every time I started talking about cannibalism while I was doing a fiber arts and crafts, I'd have a considerable amount of nickels, and I might even have to let the IRS know. I don't know. That's a phrase that had more impact on, like, everyone's like, SpongeBob changed our childhoods. What about Phineas and Ferb? Phineas and Ferb had so many quotable moments. And the amount of people who see turquoise, orange, and then turquoise, orange, brown, and it changes their brain chemistry of a platypus? Barry's a platypus. Phineas and Ferb was my jam. I love that show. And I heard they're making another season to it. Quite possibly, right? Making a new season. They made a movie. I did not see the movie. I should see the movie at some point. But I have not seen the movie. So, fake fan, I guess. Fake fan. Oh, I feel a knot. Why is this so... This piece just wants to keep making knots, and I don't like it. Why do you do this to me, An honest woman, always there to lend an ear. You're in my zoo, don't you forget. The fact the whole cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show actually voiced something in Phineas and Ferb. Really? I didn't know that. That's cool as frick. Wait, really? I was unaware of that fun fact. What? I love that. I love Rocky Horror. That's another classic. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes control. Hello, Aries. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I remember doing the time warp. Put the short in the DC. Let me take a look. I've dealt with you fairly, been patient, it's true. But remember, my dear, you're in my zoo. Okay. Where? Put the short in the DC if you wanna. Where? Not in general. Not in anime? No? Don't see it. I don't see it. I will watch it when it is in there, but yes. You're in my zoo, don't you forget. Okay. Looking, I was gonna say, if it's in there, I don't freaking see it. That's okay. I'll whenever you put it in there, that's fine. Oh, right, I was doing a thing back there, wasn't I? Oops. Oopsie. Okay, fixed it. We're fine. Fine. Daijo, all good, Dio. Okay. He's got such a tiny waist. Why he's so snatched? That's gonna be my thought of today. Why is Vox from Hazbin Hotel so snatched? You can put it in anime. I guess put it in anime. I don't think we have like a specific spot for it. But remember, my dear, you're in my zoo, don't you forget. You ain't won yet. Has music, so I won't play it on stream. Because I don't want to risk the bunketing, so. Okay. Oh, that's definitely the guy. Okay. Patient. That's so funny. Oh, I love that. Oh, no, yeah, I know Dan Povenmire. I know him. I look at all his TikToks. It's always interesting to me. Just, you know, all what he does and how the shows come together and whatnot. So fun. So fun. You're in my zoo. Nah, I mean, it's fine in the Discord as long as it's not, like, suspect, you know? You're all good. Boop. Boop. Yeah, all good. All good. Appreciate it. Solidly appreciate it. Oh, the radio's gone dead, you know. The show must go on. By the time I had you, fun, I wish you'd have stayed gone. You need to kiss. Val, don't be dramatic. He's just a man. He's being rude 'cause he's stressed out trying to do his master plan. Think about the future, Val. Don't let success take up the band. But as he rises higher, things aren't like they were before. Who goes any brighter? Will he notice me anymore? Fox is an asshole. He's being a bitch. I'm just being blunt. Once we rule creation, he'll play for this little stunt. Yep, I know. I gotta redo that one. At least it's easy to undo stitches. As long as I catch them not too far in. Much easier to do it now than to try to struggle and fix it later. You're in my zoo. Oh my gosh. I saw Valentine's Day stuff in the store already. I saw Valentine's Day stuff in the store! I'm so excited. I love Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day because it's when all the hearts and all the chocolate comes out. And I love, those are like two favorite things. Pink hearts and chocolate. So cute. Like the cutest thing ever. And I love it so much. I love it. Nope, I messed it up again. Alright, that's it. That's it. Why do I keep messing it up? Okay. Come on, get in the hole. There we are. Alrighty, so I kind of have like two lines here because I messed it up a bit. You can kind of see where that happened. So, first one does kind of, I think I'll go with the lower line. Hi, dinosaur. Oh, you're right on top of it. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. Come. Okay. Okay. Okay, lift up the belly. Oh, don't tip over my tea. Okay. Hi, honey. Hi, bunny. No, you can't eat the string. That's illegal. Alright, chat. It's time for another installment of There Is a Cat. Where this time we have the cat that shows up the worst on camera, but is so cute in person. The Nino-Nor. Everyone say hi to your new contestant, Nino-Nor. Say hello. I'm sorry, I don't mean to manhandle your head, but you're just so cute. You're just so cute. His little feet. little feet. Feet. Oh, you want me to stop grabbing your feet? Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Okay, his little paw, so little, so baby. That's his claw. Dude. Unsheathed. Shing. Hi, honey. How you doing, baby? Alright, let me... Whoop. There you go. Back to Vox. Hi. I give him a little kiss. Is what he wants. He just wants little kisses. Because he's so sweet. Will you let me finish my outline? I'm almost done with the outline. I might just finish this front part and then call it a night. Not like filled in or anything, just outlines, because your girl is tired. I'm giving him a little kiss on his head. He's so cute. Alright, let's see if he'll let me do my embroidery or if he's going to be a little dingus about it. Because he might be dingus coated. I fear. Ugh, and this piece just does not want to stay flat. To save its life, please! There you go. I go from the front. I went too low last time, so we'll go higher up. Okay, he looks like he's starting to tweak. The string. Please don't tweak. Come on. Be nice about it. He's watching so intently, guys. Look. He's locked in. He is locked in, chat. Yeah, you like embroidery? It's like, I just like the string, Mom. I know. I know you just like the string. Wants attention? Him? Never. No. Him liking attention? That's like forbidden. That's like never heard of. Okay, hey. Hey, no! No, no, you get that out of your mouth. You drop that right now. Oh my god. Ew. You literally slobbered on the string that I am using. Look at this menace. No! Chat, I think he might want my embroidery thread. Stop. You guy. You goober. Stop. You have a whole Christmas tree of ornaments. Honey, you have a whole Christmas tree of ornaments you've been playing with all day. I bought you new toys for Christmas. You have new toys. Can you not slobber on the one string in the house that I'm using right now? Please? Please. Please. Oh, God. I have a crafting buddy. New toys for my cat. My kitty. New toys. New toys. It's a pillow full of catnip. He loves it. He loves his pillow full of catnip. But right now, he wants the string. Ah! Stop! Let me finish. Please. I can't do this one-handed holding you back. Look at how much he wants it. Dude. You're being such a little goober guy. My hand is stuck under his chin. He has... Can I... Okay. Well, okay. Dude. I'm gonna give you a smooch on your face. Okay, now he's... Oh, no, he's circling. No! Stop! Please! Please! Get evicted! Okay. I evicted him. Okay. And by evicted, I mean I just plopped him on the floor. He's fine. Oh, God, he's back. Hey! I just... Stop! No. Guys, how am I supposed to work in these conditions? How am I supposed to work under duress like this, huh? Under attack from a vicious animal? Vicious. Look at how vicious him is. Him is so viscous. Him is so viscous. He goes, meow, 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 meow. He's also tolerant. I love him. love him. I love him. He's just a little guy. Look how little him is. Look how little guy he is. Look at his nose. Him nose. Ah! I'm trying to prevent him from climbing on my desk because that's where the thing is. I wouldn't hold him back if it wasn't that the string was attached to a needle. And literally, we don't need that tonight. We really don't. We really do not need an incident tonight, mister. It's so snowy. We wouldn't be able to go hospital. We wouldn't be able to get to hospital. You know? Look at him tail. We have spiraled from a sewing stream to my cat stream. Which, honestly, I don't mind it. Tail, 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 tail. You want your tail? Hey, look at the string. He loves when I hold his tail for him because then he cleans it. And he's like, wow, I didn't even have to reach for my own tail. This is amazing. Oh, that's your own tail, dude. Don't bite it. Nothing going on upstairs. Not a single thing. Not a single thing going on upstairs. Don't bite your own tail. Don't do it. That's your own tail. Oh my goodness. Chat, what am I going to do with him? What am I going to do with him? Like, he shouldn't be eating the string. Look at the claws that he has on my hand. You see this? That's your own... Listen, it's your tail. You can have it. It's literally yours. I cannot stop you from your own tail. You don't... That's your tail! Stop. Guys, do you see how he's chewing on his own tail? What? Why? You know what? The first day I ever saw him, he put my finger in his mouth. And I'm like, haha, you're weird, I like you. And sometimes it's like, you did this. You got the weird one. And then I end up him every day. But, man, he is a funky dude. He's making me hold him now. He literally has his... Can I have my tail back? Can I have my hand back? Do you want me to hold your tail again? Okay. He's nom-nom-nomming himself. He is. He is. Dude. Okay. We're done. Vicious baby. Alright, no, you're not coming back on the desk. There's a sharp needle up here, and I don't trust you. You ate your own tail. I don't trust you not to make poor choices. Hi, Gary. How's it going? How you been? Hi. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. The actual content of the stream. Okay. But I love my cats. They are so cute. They're just little guys. He just baby. Like, I can't believe he got outside. I can't believe that guy escaped and lived outside for 3 days. I mean, he was on the streets before I got him. That's beside the point. But, like, he just eat him own tail. How he supposed to survive on him own? Like, he just baby. Also, look how hairy this is now. It's only gotten more hairy as time goes on. There's nothing I can do to stop it. It's inevitable. I'm gonna readjust my camera. Yeah, so he got out. This was a few months ago. He escaped because my mom left the door open. Yeah, I'm still upset with her about that because she also keeps forgetting to close the door still, but that's a different conversation. He got outside and he was outside for 3 days. My cat escaped for 3 days, and it was in the middle of the night during a thunderstorm when I went outside, and I happened to see his eyes outside in the window, and I was able to grab him and run back inside with him, and he had fleas? No, he didn't have fleas. He had ticks. He had ticks on him, And luckily, nothing else major. He was hungry. He was very hungry when he got home, but he was fine. We went to the vet. We gave him anti-tick medicine. We gave him anti-bug, anti-parasite, all that stuff. So he's fine. He was fine. Nuggy hissed at him for several days because he smelled like the outside. So Nuggy didn't trust him for like 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, Nuggy would just hiss at Dino. He's like, "You smell different. I don't trust you." Yeah. So that was one of the scariest times ever because they're my babies. He didn't eat for 3 days. I don't know what he did. I know he can fend for himself. Like, he's been able to catch mice before. He's been able to, live in the wild. He was a rescue. So I adopted him when he was 2 years old. And he was found when he was 2 years, almost 3 years old. Almost 2 years old. So, just shortly before I got him is when they found him. And they found him, and he was really snuggly, and they were like, wow, he should not be outside. He is too snuggly. So that's the reason, because it was going to be a catch and return, because originally he's from Kentucky. So is Nuggy. They're both from Kentucky. I don't know what it is with Kentucky, but apparently they have overcrowded shelters, and both Dino and Nuggy were slated to be put down. If you could ever believe that. They were slated to be put down because they didn't have enough room. Well, it was more so like, we have to release Dino, otherwise, we don't have room for him. And if we keep him, if he has problems, he might be put down. And then same with Nuggy. Nuggy actually had problems. He had a respiratory infection as a kitten. So he had, yeah, exactly. So the shelter in my area was like, "You're stupid to think that we'll let you do that. Send them to us. Send them across state lines, many state lines, and we'll take them." And they're like, "Yeah, okay, sure." And that's literally how I got Nuggy and Dino. Yeah. Adopt, don't shop, because, yeah, adopt. And, yeah, they're both my Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets. My Kentucky Fried Dino Nuggies. And they are baby. So Dino did fend for 2 years out in the wilderness. So he probably found mice and bugs and trash or whatever to eat. I believe in him. But he was very hungry when he got home, so I don't think he ate as much as he would have if he were home, The first thing he did is he ran upstairs, he had food, and he drank water. So I'm like, oh, baby. I was so sad. I was, beside myself. I was already planning to take a couple days off streaming anyways, but if that would have happened for more than 3 days, I don't think I could have brought myself to stream until he was back, because I was literally walking. Hello, this just popped up when I joined back. Well, welcome on in, and thank you for the resubby. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Kitty a trooper, for real. For real. He's also a baby, and I love him. But yeah, Jamie, how you doing? Welcome on in, welcome. Does that go to the same, kinda. I'll do a little bit higher up, I guess. We'll split it. Split the diff. Nice. Though the radio's gone dead, the show must go on. Shine brighter, brighter than the heavens and the skies above. You'll be brighter, going supernova, all the eyes look up. Brighter, finally I'll show them what I'm meant to be. In it, brighter. They won't believe their eyes when I bring them to their knees to worship me, brighter. You know what I need to know more about? I need to know more about how Vox's body and head work. Because what do you mean he had like a boxy TV head when he got there? But now he has a slick, you know, thin TV head. So like, how did that work? What? I'm assuming just hell technology advanced to make, you know, technomechanical things happen, but, you know? Oh, that's a knot. That's a knot. Boop. There you go. You all got you. Nope, I gotta redo that. That looks really bad. Oh my god, there's so much cat hair. I need like a lint roller bad. Cause Dino put his face all over this. Don't know where he's from even. Where Vox is? Vox is from Hazbin Hotel. Yep, Vox is from Hazbin Hotel. The guy that I'm embroidering. Okay, got it. Finally, I'll show them what I'm meant to be. Ba-da-da-da. They won't believe their eyes when I bring them to their knees to worship me. That's something when kippers do face rubbies. Yes, their scent glands are in their cheeks. So if they're rubbing on you, like they go nuzzle, 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 that's because they want to make you their proper part of their property and or clan. They're like, you're mine now. I feel like that could go over a smidge. Maybe a little bit wider. Okay. Keep having furs in my mouth. Little fluffies from trying to do this. If I do, like, there might be good. I don't know if this is going to be too far apart. No, you know, I actually kind of like that. That works for me. Oh, you know what? I'll do a little tiny, just a little tiny stitch, like here. And then make it go up a little bit by like that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Then if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna tell you spoilers, but you need to. It's on season 2, Hazbin Hotel season 2. And yeah, it's on Amazon Prime. The pilot's still up on YouTube. A lot has changed since the pilot. They made some changes to designs, to characters, etc., etc. Voices are slightly different, mostly the same. Different voice actors, but same vibes. The vibes were very well casted in the first one to then get recasted. So no worries there. But yeah, if you haven't seen Hazbin Hotel and you saw it the pilot, then yeah. Season 2. I think it's been confirmed up to season 5. Flabs! Not surprised this is what you're making tonight.
Here are my contractually obligated bitties. Not surprised this is what you're making tonight. You're a best tea lol, but it looks so good.
Yeah, this one turned out, I think, better than the Alistair one. So far. Dino, I love you. You need to not jump up here again, please. My cat has been harassing me. He wants cuddle. Hey. Yeah, come here. Come here, honey. Honey. Where's your brother? Can you go play with your brother? Or you just want pets? I think he just wants pets. You should go play with your brother. And here he is. Hold on. I'm almost done, dude. Dude, my cat is obsessed with string. I played with you so much. Yeah. Yeah. I put you under the camera. What you say now? What you say now? Why are you constantly being a headache? Because what the heck? Dinosaur. Give me kisses? Can I have kisses? I get face rubby? Okay, I'll take a face rubby. Squetchy, 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 squetchy. What the helly? What the heliante? What the heliante? You want to go? Oh, that's a good boy. He's a good boy. Look at him. He see you. He see you. This is Dino He is a void. And he won't stop trying to get... Aw, kisses. Kisses. Paw, paw, paw. Paw, 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 paw. He's fine with me touching his feet. I socialized him. He's also a very lovey-dovey individual. He will lubber on you no matter who you are. We had a person come over the house today, and he was like, "You're gonna pet me, right? Like you're gonna give me cuddles?" And we were like, "Yes, of course." And he got cuddles from the person who was in the house. There him is. You can hardly see him, but this is his face, his little head, and he has a white spot on him belly. He do. Did you get the thing you sent me? Yes, I did. That looks so cool. Looks so cool. Unless it's a recent thing. I saw the first thing. Okay. Hey, Bubby. No, illegal, not allowed. He's trying to be a goober. Okay. The loaf is burnt. A little toasted. First thing, gotcha. Yes, that's so freaking cool. All hail the void. Void craves it. It's furry again. And it's furry again. I'm crazy boy. But I love him. Okay. And go halfway. There we go. Finally, I'll show them I'm meant to be. Yeah. They won't believe their eyes when I bring them to their knees to worship me. What the heliante? Oh my god, do I have that stem stuck in my head now? Oh my god. Really? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, but I think that's as far as we're gonna make it tonight. We still have to do, which I might do this off screen. I want to do some highlights. We have to fill in the hat. We have to do the top little thingies, the little ones on the front, and then we need to fill in stripe 1 and stripe 2. And then he'll be done. Not done yet, but close. I will post a picture on socials, Discord, Twitter, when I'm done with it. Yeah, but I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Let me switch over here. There we go. Because, I was shrimping, my tummy hurt a little bit, and I am tired. Chat. Anyways, couple announcements before I go tonight. I have a couple of announcements pertinent to stream and stream activities. Number 1, there's the new waifu cup out now. The double fisting burger. If you want burger waifu, she's eating a burger. If you do !GG in chat, you will get the link, or use code CHEWGG for 10% off. And the thing that I'm most excited about is the project tomorrow. So, tomorrow, 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 tomorrow at 12 noon EST, which is 10, 11, 10, 9, 9 PST. I will be posting a special ASMR project to the ASMR YouTube channel, the Roleplay YouTube channel. You'll have to see what it is more than that tomorrow, but there's a lot of people involved in it, so that is what I will attempt you with. I might put out a little trailer video. We'll see if I have time for that, so no promises. No promises, but yeah. So check it out. It's the first one there. I need to clean up that link a bit more, but whatever. We're gonna go right out for tonight, I think. I think we will. Let me see where my friends are. Where are my friends? We're gonna go see my friends. I don't know which one to go see yet. Hold on. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go see someone who's super pog. And, just a super pog individual. Okay? So, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I had a blast today. There's a raid message for the folks on Twitch. For YouTube, we pretty much just wrap it up, so no worries there. I'll see you guys on Sunday for ASMR, and obviously tomorrow for the special thing. I'll see you tomorrow. So, with that being said, everyone, I hope you had a fantastic night, because I had fun. I had fun tonight. I'll show you the finished one if I finish it offline, which I might. With that being said, we're gonna go see my friend Jack, and I'll see you all Sunday. Bye! Bye, 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 bye! Good night! Ah. Oh, I muted the wrong thing.